All right, so welcome back here at the SFA live set at the Fancy Food Show here at the Jacob Javits Center in New York. I'm Paul Barron, right here from Foodable Network. We, of course, are covering the show with a ton of really cool topics, products, people. Payal.
Payal. Yes.
I've got the Vice President of Cafe Spice, so welcome to the set here with us.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so let's go in a little bit about Cafe Spice. Tell me what Cafe Spice is.
So Cafe Spice is a global food cuisine company. We started many years ago. We started in the fine dining Indian restaurant business, so we carried over our fine dining culture and brought it into what now we do is we make meals, we make prepackaged foods, and we sell to grocery stores, we're in corporate cafeterias. We're actually bringing it to the masses.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we're actually celebrating our 20th anniversary this year of Cafe Spice itself. Yeah, it's a family business. We've been around for a while. We're passionate about food and we're passionate about great flavors, and that's what we bring to the table.
You know, this is something, I mean, when you look at the inception of brands today, we have seen kind of the flip side of that, where restaurant brands are, like maybe a fine dining restaurant, are creating a fast casual version, you know, and then doing a packaged good version, you know, so they're bringing just exactly what you guys have done. Really kind of migrating that whole approach.
We feel great because we feel like we're the pioneers in bringing Indian cuisine to people who never thought they would try it before.
Well, I love the fact that you guys
walk into like a grocery store such as a Whole Foods and be like, okay, I'll try this.
Yeah, well, and the fact that it's originating from a restaurant.
Yes, it's
which
absolutely
is
restaurant
cool.
quality. We use all clean ingredients. We have a corporate chef on board, Chef Hari Nayak, who's very involved in all our recipes. We taste test everything all the time. It's a whole like process, passion. Everything's made with love. We have our own manufacturing facility in New Windsor, New York, in the Hudson Valley.
Okay.
Where we make all the food here. So it's
great.
It's amazing. It's very rewarding and it's great.
So Payal, let's talk a little bit about kind of this sub-trend gluten-free. Cafe Spice has a lot of products that fall into that category.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on how gluten-free has kind of become almost a staple of the industry right now? Is this continuing to be, do you feel like it's just going to be part of our food ecosystem?
Absolutely. We see gluten-free requests all the time. A lot of our products are certified gluten-free. In fact, the Sophie that we just won was for a gluten-free bhajia. It's essentially a vegetable fritter that we do with a chickpea flour and mixed vegetables, and it tastes delicious. We put amazing ground spices in there.
Right.
And gluten-free is not only trending, it's definitely here to stay. People want that option. Some people are intolerant to gluten, which is a whole different situation. And then some people
just self-select.
I mean, you see in all the diets right now that are going on, a lot of them recommend to avoid gluten. So people are doing it, maybe not consistently, but they'll opt for it when they can.
Yeah, absolutely. For some of our listeners and viewers out there that don't maybe know what a Sophie is a big deal. The Specialty Food Association awards a handful of companies these massive accolades in different categories. So you guys won one in the gluten-free.
So we actually won 2 Sophie Golds, one in the gluten-free category and one in the appetizers with our potato samosas.
Which I've had those. Those are actually really good. So good job.
We hand make them and then we serve them. They come with the 2 chutneys, with a tamarind, which is sweet and tangy, and a green chili chutney.
All right, let's talk about international cuisine and kind of its growth, ethnic cuisine, the movement here, especially in the United States, where we've seen this massive adoption, mostly I think because of the millennial audience is much more open to different palates. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, now if you look everywhere, social media influences everything. So whether you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're anywhere, you're seeing people traveling all around the world. They're taking food shots of everywhere that they're eating.
Yep.
So it's social media. Social media has a great impact on food, and it's also people wanting to try new flavors. So you have this like rise of people who want to try something different, who are willing to explore, and they love trying the international flavors. They love that little heat, or they love the spices, They want different textures. So it's amazing. The international food revolution is incredible. It's here to stay.
And really, when you look at the food service sector, we are seeing this massive fragmentation of the different types of restaurant concepts that are
Yeah.
coming out. So, as short as really 10
Exactly.
years ago,
Yeah.
there were, 50 really massive brands. Now we're looking at 750 emerging brands that are
Exactly.
out there, which all have this type of approach, which is
Absolutely.
flavor, a different feel, a different,
Exactly.
storytelling process, the whole transparency approach toward
Yeah.
food.
And that's what we are very, I mean,
Big demand on that.
big demand on that. Like I said, we produce everything in the Hudson Valley, New York. So everything is made here. We know where we get everything from. Traceability is a big deal for
Yeah,
us. Sustainability is a big deal for us. Using all natural ingredients. We've been approached by, companies being like, "Hey, if you put this in, your chicken's gonna weigh a little more." And we're like,
right.
"No, but we're using antibiotic and hormone-free
Ah,
meats and,
right.
non-GMO ingredients, and that's really what we want to do." So
Yeah.
it's it is the trend. It's the way food's moving. You're seeing so many people appreciate that. People are happy to read our labels
Yep.
because they're like, "Wow, we can read this and and
And
understand
pronounce
it
it.
and
Yeah.
pronounce it."
Yeah. Well, I hope that we continue to see this movement because I think, companies like yourself who are really kind of fending off that position
Mhm.
of, because there's some specialty food companies who are trying to grow.
Yep.
And when you try to accelerate growth, you usually have to take a few shortcuts or cut a
Mhm.
corner versus some of the companies who are really staying true to their roots
Yes.
and the origin of what their product is. So that's great to hear that you
Absolutely.
guys are
Yeah. And
doing
I
that.
mean, we're actually in the process of growing. We're expanding our facility. We really see the growth in this. We're gonna come out with so many new items of our own. We're in retail, we're in food service. It's just an exciting arena to be in, and we're growing, we're expanding. So
Yeah.
it's fun. Yeah.
Let's talk about the prepackaged category. Much like the food service category, we're seeing this massive option of choice.
Yeah.
Now today on Uber Eats, I can thumb through 100 restaurants
Absolutely.
within a 2-mile radius of me.
So
So
true.
my choice variance is just exploded. When I walk through a Whole Foods, kind of the same thing occurs in the frozen aisle,
Yeah.
where there's all these great specialty products.
Yeah.
How do you feel that your product holds up with that kind of choice demand that is occurring in the marketplace?
Well, actually, I think competition is great. It's amazing that there are so many different items out there. I always say if we were the only chicken tikka masala, maybe nobody would know what it is. But
Right.
the fact that it's everywhere, it's actually gives us an edge because honestly, ours tastes amazing.
Okay.
We're in the fresh section, which is great too. But yet, it's a convenient meal. You can take it home, you can microwave it, you can warm it up in your pot. Like it's a quick meal and it's authentic and it's flavorful and it's all natural. So we love the
Yeah.
competition. Our products are great, and
What were some of the things that you guys did to kind of get your product brand out there? Was social media a big part of how you guys started to engage your audience, or what was the
so
process?
so we do work on social media now. Honestly, it was trying it. We did a lot of in-store demos.
Okay, so word of mouth.
We made people taste it. We put it in your mouth and you tried it and you liked it, and then that's actually what happened. So it was very organic, the growth, so to speak. We've
Interesting.
been around for 20 years. So initially, social media was not where it's at
Right.
right now.
Right.
So we didn't have that access back then. And now we are utilizing it. We love social media. It's great. And yeah,
Amp it up. I
and
love it.
what's great is that people can voice their opinions and they can tell you how much they actually love your product,
Yep.
and they don't need to go through a store. They just directly message
Yep.
you or
Yep.
they send you an email. It's
Great
great.
customer service and
Yeah,
feedback loop
yeah.
for new products, especially. Let's talk about products now with the Cafe Space Spice line. What are some of the key products that you guys are rolling out? Anything new you can
So
share?
we actually just launched 4 new meals. We're doing a butter chicken meatball, which is great because we're bringing in what everybody knows. Everybody knows what a meatball is. And, we're adding our Indian tomato creamy sauce to
Okay,
it.
this
And
sounds
it's
good.
gluten free as well.
Okay,
So, meatballs are normally not gluten free. So, it really
right.
took us a lot to get to that right texture and still have that moisture, retain the moisture and the flavors and everything, and do it all gluten free. So,
That would have been
that's
really good to try on set
yeah,
today.
it's honestly our biggest sort of hit right now.
I
It's
like it.
amazing. And then we see a big trend in cauliflower.
Okay, yep.
There seems to be, so we're doing a cauliflower and potato dish called aloo gobi. That's
Okay.
another new item.
Oh, nice.
And then we also thought we'd bring the comfort Indian food to everybody. So we're
Old
doing,
school.
yeah, the old school. So we're doing a Bombay dal
Okay.
palak, which
All
is
right.
yellow lentils with spinach, and this is really something everybody in India eats. So no matter who you are, where you live,
The
what
staple of
your
India.
yeah,
I like it.
what your status in life is, you're eating dal, and so we want everyone to eat dal. And coconut is another great healthy option, great ingredient. So we do a coconut chicken curry,
One of my
which is
favorite.
great flavor as well.
Red or
So
green, or how are you
no,
guys doing?
it's an
So
Indian
it's
chicken coconut curry. So it's
oh,
actually
okay.
from the southern part of India. So we're also sort of bringing the coastal regions of India, letting people
Interesting.
try flavors. This country is a lot of North American cuisine, which we
Okay.
do as well, our
Yep.
chicken tikka masala and stuff like that. But it's also nice to bring in some southern flavors and different parts of India.
I like
So
it.
it's fun. And then we also, besides Indian food, we do Thai line, we do some Thai meals. So we do
Uh-huh.
actually do a red curry.
Okay.
We do an amazing yellow tofu curry. It's vegan as well, and it's amazing. And then we do some Mexican items. So our beside Cafe Spice is more than just Indian. That is our core.
Yep.
But our goal is to keep growing it as a global cuisine, if
Sure.
you will. So you can try various.
Where can chefs, brands, consumers find your product?
So we are in many grocery stores. We're in Whole Foods markets around the country. You know, we are in some King stores around here. We are in Sprout stores. We're in various natural food stores all around New York City. I think you'd see our packs in many small stores, many delis. Like
Yeah.
we've managed to
Great.
be in a lot of places in New York as well. We're
I
in
like
the
it.
Boston region. We're national. We're nationally available. And then we have a big food service business as well, where
Are you doing that through
we're-
distribution?
we do that to distributors. Yep, and we also do direct distribution. So whatever works, yeah, we
Great.
do various. We have various options.
All right, so we're going to wrap up here. Payal, it was great meeting you.
Nice
Thanks
meeting
for
you too,
stopping in
Paul.
on the set today.
Thank you.
Make sure and check back here for more episodes just like this one here at the Fancy Food Show at the Jacob Javits Center. I'm Paul Barron. We're signing off from Foodable Network.